So they're radicalizing their own people to the other side?
So unfortunately, we're going to be talking about this whole deal for the next few days. I don't think there's any getting around it. But something that I think is kind of, it's kind of funny and kind of also a little suspect, okay, is there's this whole deal where people are like, I'm leaving the Democratic Party. And there's a lot of these people. And I'm going to get into it. And for the record, before we really get this party started, left side, right side, I don't have a side. Okay? I'm not jumping from left to right.
I'm basically the same way. It's the illusion of choice.
West side. Yay. I'm just kidding. But this is my... We're going to get into it, okay? And
I may lean one way with ideas, but I don't take a label or anything like that.
I think it's a little deeper. I think this thing's a lot bigger than we think. Actually, we know it's bigger than that. Anyways.
As a former Democrat, I am begging all current Democrats to really sit back and evaluate whether that party still aligns with your values. There is nothing wrong with being wrong. There is something wrong with being wrong, knowing deep down that you're wrong, and refusing to admit it to protect your own ego instead of prioritizing the truth.
There we go. Protecting your own ego. And when I say I don't pick a side, like I'm not red or blue, it's not fuck you. I'm a people's church steeples people, yes, baby.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the regular peasant side, right? So when I say I don't trust politics, I'm not saying I don't trust you, the little guy like me. I'm a little dude. I'm just a regular guy. My bloodline is not thick and rich. Yeah. You understand? Okay? And this whole thing with Charlie, have no mistake, he was mainstream media. Okay? And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I think it's kind of nuts. But the ego thing, why people are leaving the Democratic Party, I honestly think it's simply because it's now a bad look. Honestly, I really believe that. And there's a lot of them, guys. I mean, there's a lot of them right here. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. I'm no longer a Democrat. Okay, is this about policy, or is this because it's a bad look now to be Democrat? I'm going somewhere with this right here. Dear Democratic Party, you're not looking good.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, dog. Hey, Democrats, man, y'all cooked, bro.
I hate that word, but why people are leaving the left? I wonder why. It's a bad look. You got people dancing around, going good riddance.
If you're dancing around cheering that the guy's dead, then you're cooked.
Doing the Lord's work. And I hate to make a joke about it. I'm not trying to be not sympathetic. Okay? I'm not trying to be that. I'm not trying to be that at all. Before we even get to, I want to address this. There's no getting around this conversation unless I just want to take a few days off of work because this is my job. So I'm just going to talk about it because I'm a professional fence sitter. I don't have a side. I'm not east side. I'm not west side. I'm not red or blue. Okay? But the sympathy thing. If you died, if I die, my closest friends and my family, if my parents were alive, my girlfriend, my wife, maybe not even Nestor. I don't even know if Nestor would cry.
His girlfriend and his wife?
I'd cry, but
we haven't known each other that long. My point is the closest people to me would be devastated. But everyone else, I'm not talking about internet people here. Y'all just move on. It's all good. You're just a topic of discussion. All right? But at my funeral, people I actually know, not my family, not my best friends, but people I know for a long time, when they hear the news, they'd go, you hear Jack died? They go, no. Come on. What happened? Oh, yeah, this happened. They go, oh, my God. And this is them at the funeral. I can't believe it. And the other person next to him's like, yeah, I know, he's so young. You go, well, what are you doing next weekend? He goes, oh, we got a trip to the Bahamas. He goes, that's going to be fun. Yeah, when's the food being served? This is kind of what I'm saying. So don't think I'm not like empathetic or I don't feel bad about it. I think it's fucking nuts.
When's
honestly.
the food being served?
Honestly, I think it's, like death. Nestor, tell me if I'm tripping.
That's actually funny.
Usually when somebody dies, it can bring a family closer together. Right? People who haven't talked to each other for a while kind of bring you back together.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, it's actually causing a bigger divide.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go deep down the rabbit hole with the death clause and sometimes people are worth more dead than alive. And, when an artist dies, their music sells. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. Okay. But I think it's actually did the opposite of bringing people together. It's actually driving people apart. So I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to play these clips, but something to think about. Okay, I'm just here to have I think it's all fucking nuts. All which way around. All right, I'm on the outside looking in going, Jesus Christ, this is why I want nothing to do with, the metaphorical lizard people that are each party. I'm just getting crazy here, but that's how I feel. That's how I think. I don't actually think people are lizard people. I'm just making a point.
This Charlie.
What? You got something?
If lizard people are real, where do you think they're from?
Oh, come on, man. Everybody knows it's beyond the ice wall. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. It would make more sense, though, if that was true and they came out and it's like, oh, no wonder. God, it makes so much sense. Why did you guys just tell us you were lizard people? I owned an iguana. I didn't trust that fucker. I hate to make light of this stuff. But just remember, motherfuckers switch up the moment it's a bad look.
True.
But is it for the right reason?
So true.
Is it for the right reason?
Is it to protect themselves?
There you go. Thank you, Nestor. I'm not saying we're right or wrong, guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right? It's just kind of funny to me. People switch up real fast.
Yeah, they do.
Put the nail in the coffin of me being a Democrat. I was slowly moving away from it anyway because I was noticing certain things, but I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican either, but I'm not a Democrat. And I just noticed certain things, like the way that the conversation would be shut down by calling somebody a name or calling somebody a bigot. It's like, okay, and why am I a bigot just because I disagree with you? Like, I can't disagree with you and still not want anything bad for you. I just disagree. And it's like, oh, you're personally committing violence against me if you disagree. It's like, that's a cop-out. And I would notice certain things like that. I would notice that I was being intentionally angered every 4 years so that I would go out and vote. It would be a new token thing to get behind. Oh, if you don't vote this year, this thing is going to happen and everything's going to be taken away. But then the next year, none of those things would happen. So I was just being gaslit every single time.
See, I've thought this way from the very beginning. It's kind of like no matter what side you pick, it's going to have pros, it's going to have some cons, baby. That's the truth. I'm not making that shit up. And that's why I kind of just don't partake. I've never voted, so don't blame this shit on me. All right? Or maybe I am the problem, right? I didn't vote. But then you voted for this. But then we're starting a war with each other. With our own people. That's kind of where I'm getting at. It's like, I just thought this comment was funny. When liberals couldn't define a woman, they lost me. That's the classic. But I'm kind of, I get it. I'm actually surprised because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm Republican now. Like this one right here. I didn't feature it in. But actually, my homie sent this to me. It was just a screenshot though. It goes, I was never into politics. You ready for it? After what happened to the young lady on the light rail. Oh, is that the lady who got?
That
so many people
is
dying.
also terrible. I can't even think about that.
And the thing
so
that happened to Charlie Kirk,
disgusting.
I am officially a Republican. Hello, my Republican family.
Rest in peace to both of them. That woman who was attacked on the train.
Guys, that's a real fucking thing. 22,000 fucking comments and a shit ton of likes and it's like I'm sitting here thinking to myself, this is why I'm not involved and I don't want to be a part of it. And we're just having a conversation here, okay? All right, I don't like what's going on either with things, but yeah, I would think people would leave, but now you got people who are like me going, oh, now I'm on the red team, son. What's up? Bitch. Yeah, we running shit now. It's kind of weird, dude. Like, and no offense, guys. We're just talking We're just having a conversation here. Remember what got us here in the first place? Not being able to talk about it, talk about our feelings and our past trauma, guys. Okay? What about the independent? Whatever happened to that? Nestor, look that up. What's up with the independent shit? Can you look that up for me? And it's not just young people, too. It's older people, guys, as well. All right? This guy goes, I will never vote blue again.
Wow.
Hey guys, no half-ass gardening tips for you today. This is just a public
This is an old guy, too.
message,
So you know he's like set in his ways.
I guess.
Or you would think.
I was an old school Democrat. I will never vote a fucking Democrat ever. I was a Purple Party independent. You lost me. I'm all red now. When you celebrate and rejoice in the murder and assassination of someone who just was giving a different point of view than what you're used to in the
You've lost all
colleges these
If you celebrate murder for free speech, you have no morals.
days, you are and will always be part of the problem if you're rejoicing in that. He was a family man. He just came.
Yeah, it is a little odd, but remember what I'm saying. Remember, why are people all of a sudden going to the other side? I understand it is crazy if you think about it. Thank God he's dead.
Damn near radicalized me.
It's weird, okay? Yeah, I agree.
Weird.
It's weird, all right? But think about why people are switching over. And people that were never even involved. Never even involved. Now they go, you know what? I'm involved now.
Literally me. I used to say I could not give a fuck. But I would not in the middle. Now I would lean the other way. No, if that's how you want to be.
And it's us versus you. It's the same concept, guys.
It's not that I pick a side, but if I look at you and you're cheering for someone dying because they thought differently than you, I cannot agree with you.
There's nothing different. Hold on one second. There's still like this level of like this hatred is kind of what I'm getting at, right? Like I don't have hate in my heart. Like the four devils, okay? And this is something to think about. The four devils is hate, lust, envy, jealousy.
Yeah.
Hate, all of those are gnarly stuff. And where am I getting at with this? The most valuable commodity there is information. Is information. Ask Google. What does Google sell? Nestor, what does Google sell?
Your information.
He doesn't even know. It sells information. You want to know where a restaurant is. You want to know how to do something. What does ChatGPT sell? Anybody in the room? Information. And then you go, well, what about food, water, and shelter? Okay, where is the food, water, and shelter? You're going to need this information. So what I'm saying is, I'm no genius here, guys. I'm just saying that this is bigger than when Trump got hit. This is like huge stuff. But remember the information that is now being spread to the masses.
Kind of like it's kind of like when they tried to shoot Trump. Made more sense, but more believable, because they don't like the guy, the president, who's in control and power, you know. But some guy who is not a political figure, just speaking his mind, and encouraging others to get out there and speak their minds and think differently and just question things at all.
Kind of taking it in.
That's sick.
And it's doing the opposite of bringing people together. It's ripping us apart more. So it's just something to pay attention to. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm free and clear of this, right? And I don't have hatred towards anybody, right? Like, how did we get here in the... Oh, we got the damn lawnmower guy. I'm going to get pissed. Damn lawnmower guy outside. He probably voted Democrat. That piece of shit. And I'm just joking. I'm kidding around, all right? But that was my point. How did we get here in the first place? Hatred, right? Right? That's kind of how we got here in the first place. I'm right, you're wrong. You're right, I'm a piece of shit. I think we really need to pay attention to that, like big time. Okay. This one's kind of just funny, but there's people out here literally losing their jobs because of going on social media happy about what happened. And it's kind of crazy. I forget that these people have jobs.
Then there are people saying, well, isn't it my right to free speech to celebrate the guy dying? Maybe if he himself did not represent free speech. Like, that's almost like instigating a fight with someone and threatening them, and then you get close to them and saying, hit me, and then when they hit you, that's actually you antagonize them. So that's no longer, they're actually defending themselves. If you again, someone's hit me, you get in their face, they push you, they do something, dude, that's self-defense at that point. So it feels like that.
People out here saying some real gnarly stuff, dude. But it's kind of crazy.
Hi, my name is Quinn Pratt, and I like going around on the internet finding people making fun of Charlie Kirk's death, and I go and report them to their employers so they get fired.
Wow.
And we got 5 more. We have sent out over 300 emails to employers, and
if you're a business owner, would you want to employ someone who doesn't believe in free speech and wants to celebrate someone getting murdered? That doesn't sound like a good representative of your company.
we've gotten now 15 confirmed fires. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Gabrielle from Illinois, you're fired.
I want pictures. You're fired.
Remember what I was talking about with the ego thing? I'm not Democrat anymore. I'm switching sides, and I don't want to say like the hollow sympathy. I'm sure people are genuinely devastated, right? I'm not happy about it, but like, guys, I don't know this dude, right? Like, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, but I'm not going to come on here and just fake it for you. But that's the truth about most people. I'm not going to talk about what a real funeral's like. I've been to enough of them, including my own parents. All right? Most people are sitting around eating bonbons, and they knew them personally. Okay? But this whole I'm not a Democrat thing anymore, I'm switching to Republican, and the talking about it, I mean, people are losing their jobs here because of how bad of a look it is. But there's something to be said about that. Now, does it make it right if you're red team? Does that now make you, or does that make you now better than these people over here, right? Or just because somebody is a how do I say this lightly? Is this making sense?
Yeah.
It's almost like still doing the same. Obviously, you're not like going out and killing somebody, but what I mean is it's kind of like the hatred is still there. Like the core problem still is we're doing nothing about it. Before we keep going, you got what's up?
I just stopped to think that I wonder if the shooter thought, like, wow, I wonder if people would lose their jobs over this shit. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Just the outside effects and the lingering effects is crazy.
With this independent party thing, what's up with this shit?
So what I found was interesting is the last and only independent candidate to win a U.S. president election was George Washington. Number one, the founding father and the first president.
Okay, so the birth of the new world was from a independent, middle of the road motherfucker.
But here's the thing: he also famously opposed the parties as well. So,
well, that's what I'm kind of surprised by. I really thought that this would kind of, and maybe it will push people back and really look at it as a whole, and go like, what are we doing here? Like, both sides seem to be, it's kind of a bit much. And remember, I'm not pointing the finger at you. We're having a conversation here. I'm talking about us from a small person. Forget teams here, guys. Sounds ridiculous, right? Like, forget teams. I'm saying just in general, our first, well, supposedly our first president, I read some conspiracy shit that a black guy was actually our first president. George Washington was our 8th president, but that's beside the point.
Where'd the other 6 or 7 go? What?
We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. Although it is a fun discussion. But our first dude was an independent, and it never happened again.
No,
never happened again, guys.
You could say not even close.
But think about that for a second. You had to pick a team. We could never just hit right in the middle there.
Yeah.
Something to be said about that. Anyways.
I have been scrolling on TikTok, and I've been seeing a lot of I'm not a Democrat anymore after last night.
Oh, there's so many of them, guys.
I've decided I can't walk with the Democratic Party anymore. Many of these. And while I am thankful that your eyes are opening, we don't necessarily want you to come to the Republican Party. Pause, listen to what I'm about to say.
They go, we don't even want you, dude. That's the funniest part. Remember George Washington, guys? He was in there, said, hey, everybody, left, right, come on down to the center, baby. He was going, God bless America. His name was my name, too. Nestor, hit it. Whenever we go out, the people always shout. You get what I'm saying? All right? Yeah. I'm not even going to let her finish. No. That's the part. See? We're still having an issue, guys. I want to point the finger at us. I want to point the finger inward. Forget the teams. Forget the red, yellow, blue, black, or white. We're all having fun tonight. Forget all that. Okay? Even this guy. I'm done being a Democrat.
This was the day that I decided I'm never voting Democrat again.
Okay. Most of this is...
He had a skateboard on the wall.
All vanity, and if you don't believe me, we'll end on this guy lifting weights. But before we get to him...
Wait, I recognize him. I see his videos.
It's the same shit. It's the same thing, obviously, without the headshots, okay? It's the same thing, dude. It's the same thing. I'm right, you're wrong, you're a piece of shit, you don't know. It's the same thing. Like, guys, come on. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, think about it a little bit, just on a small, micro scale. I mean, Nestor, am I being an asshole here?
No.
I'm guilty. I don't want to say I'm guilty because I don't have a side. I've never voted, right? But remember, you voted for this. But I'm the problem. Nothing's ever going to change if we don't step out. Like really, guys. I'm talking really look at it from afar. Just really back up a fucking second here. That's what I'm trying to say. Really look at it.
Got a tech deck in the bottom left corner
Not
behind my
everything's what it seems all the time, right? You know that old saying? My uncle used to be my aunt, but that's okay.
I got the bike.
No, I'm just kidding. You know that old saying? It goes, believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see. I take that literally. And I'm going to end on this note. With the fake sympathy shit, nothing more than a talking point. Okay? This is how this guy comes out and says, rest in peace. No shade to him. This is just to look at ourselves. And why are we even talking about it? Why are we making rash decisions?
And why is his shirt off?
That's what I'm saying, because his niche is probably bodybuilding. He's got to stick to the niche. But he can't not talk about it. Just like why I'm here, right? I may as well make a buck off the situation, but I'm not going to point at Charlie Kirk and make money off of him. He's just a springboard for us to look at ourselves and to look at this guy's chiseled physique. But end on this note. Really take this in. Soak this.
Chiseled.
fucking in, guys. This guy's at your funeral with the shirt off right now. I want you to take this for real.
Hey, my nigga. It's a different type of video. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. Prayers going out to his family. You know what I mean? It was a real nigga. I respect him.
A real one.
I think we've heard enough. He was a real nigga.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
It sounds crazy. Let me take my shirt off while I'm at it. Right? You see what I'm saying?
Whoa.
I'm not saying people aren't sympathetic. I'm just saying, remember,
Yeah.
when you looking at this stuff, I can't even believe this.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just making a point. I don't care. Like, yes, rest in peace, dude. This is some fucked up shit. We can all agree on this. Well, apparently, some people are losing their jobs because they're happy about it. People are switching sides. They're switching teams so that they don't look bad because one side's happy about it. It's a bad look. It's just something to think about. Just look inward is all I'm saying. Look at how are we conducting ourselves? Don't make me do it again. Really take a step back, guys. Take a step back. Okay? Get a full fucking scope. Okay. Nestor, you got anything? What do you got, Nestor? I think I've said enough. I think people understand to kind of zoom in on themselves a little bit and you know, really think about it from just a basic thing. Remember, this is something that should be bringing people together.
People switching teams is crazy.